your connection in Southern Oregon and Northern California. This is News 10 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Trish Close.
I'm Rick Tillery, thanks for joining us. Hundreds of lightning strikes hit the Rogue Valley over the weekend, keeping fire crews busy.
Even though it's only May, experts say this year's fire season may just be days away. News 10's Whitney Clark is here with tonight's top story at 6. Whitney?
Good evening, Rick, Trish. The last few weeks have been very dry here in the Rogue Valley. In fact, the National Weather Service says this is the third driest year on record in Medford. Everyone now keeping a close eye on the weather.
Between 3 and 4 p.m. there were lightning strikes in the Applegate.
Those yellow dots, lightning strikes, hundreds of them from Medford to Murphy over the weekend, keeping firefighters busy. More than a dozen grass fires in our area.
Most of these fires are out in the forest areas away from roads, so it's going to be a tough fight.
The lightning to blame for the flames. While it's not unusual this time of year, our unseasonably dry conditions may mean fire season could start in the next week. The earliest start, April 18th, 1988. This year shaping up to be another record breaker.
This is our third driest calendar year on record in Medford. That's over 100 years of record keeping.
At the National Weather Service in Medford, experts keeping a close eye on fire conditions, warning people even if they have lived here for years, this year different. Don't let a burn get out of control.
Most people aren't used to it being dry this early in the season. The past 3 springs have been very wet, and fire season has started in late June or early July.
Meanwhile, ODF bringing in as many crews as it can find a few weeks ahead of schedule. Fires burning all over Oregon and Northern California.
If we do get more lightning and little to no rain, then we're going to be pretty stretched for firefighters.
The Weather Service says it could take just a half inch of rain in the valley to push the season back. ODF says the fires they saw over the weekend were not burning that intensely, so major wildfires in our area are not a big concern for them right now. Covering your news, Whitney Clark, News 10.